Yep, you're seeing it. I am back in PvP again. I got the Thorn bounty, and I really just you know, I was like, okay, we're gonna do it this time. They've made the gun better. I want to go ahead and get this gun. So, you know, I've got Atheon's epilogue now, so I'll have a primary that does void damage, even though it's not that good in the crucible. So I did it anyways. I was like, you know what, at least I'll have all void weapons this time, because the first time I had attempted it, I just got frustrated with it, 'cause I had nothing but heavies and shotguns. Really, I think when I did it, yeah, I had heavies and shotguns. I had a rocket launcher. So this time I'll have all void, and I was like, you know what, I think we'll go ahead and give it a shot. You know, we've played more since I had popped into Iron Banner. This isn't saying I still really enjoy PvP. I mean, I didn't really have any experience working on the bounty that, you know, made me not like it. It's just, I'm just done with it, I guess. Really, it's just one of those things. And yeah, I'm campy. I'm trying not to die. I didn't make the bounty. If they'd have made the bounty different, where you just had to get kills and get it and get going, but now you're penalized for dying. So yeah, no intentions of dying. So then, not to mention, I am kind of working on the you know, excuses, but I am working also on the headshot bounty for snipers, because if I'm going to go into Crucible, I might as well pick up the Crucible bounty. So, and yeah, I kind of looked for the guy, and I was like, okay, because the guy just ran around with a shotgun. Bungie Ninja Justice. I kind of thought that was a very interesting name, So I kind of got a tickle every time I died from him, even if it was from a shotgun. I was like, yes, I just love the name. That is too awesome. So yes, I know it's campy, but realize that I'm trying not to die, because that is counterproductive to what I am doing here. I just want to get void kills and be on my way. So, but I played early in the morning, because I find that so the competition isn't quite as stiff early in the morning as it is later in the afternoon, especially on a weekend. So, I was like, wait, what? I don't even know what I'm doing there. It's like, okay. Sometimes I don't know. When I watch what I'm doing after I play, I'm like, wait, what were you doing? What exactly were you thinking there? So I don't know. But I mean, most of my games were, I mean, the whole time doing the bounty, I never got below even a 1 KD. I barely even went below a 2, but win or lose. And because, I mean, one reason, I'm playing super careful, trying not to die, trying to do this the best I can. And with Atheon's epilogue, I think most of my kills came from my sniper rifle, to get this, to be honest, because they sure weren't coming from the epilogue, because it is not a crucible weapon. I mean, it's nice that I could get some kills with it that counted towards it, but you'll still notice it's mainly sniper rifle. And I did start using a machine gun at first, the raid machine gun, but then I was like, you know what, I've got the truth, and I never like really even use it, so we'll pull out the truth and we'll go ahead and use that, because that will be better. And I am using the machine gun in this one, but I did eventually go to the truth. So, and I'm so interested in getting void damage kills that I rarely use my power. I didn't understand this. How did it still? I was like, how? That guy managed to live? How? I mean, I know I saw him running out of the bubble, but I think some of that is just the lag. It was off and on really strange lag, which is, you know, one of the reasons I don't enjoy the PvP. I can sit there with a red bar and have less lag than I do with a full green bar, and just not really comprehend why it's like that. So that's part of the frustration. I think that's one of the things. You know, I do not have super internet, so that's always made PvP matchmaking, whatever you want to call it, a little less favorable for me. So, and I don't know, but I was still willing to hop back in for this bounty, because I want this gun now. I mean, if I ever had to do Crucible again, it would be good. Thorn's been buffed. It would be a nice thing. I'd like to play it with, you know, a hand cannon or something like that. At least I can say, because of this, I was working on this, there is no Suros in this, so it's just the epilogue. So you surely can't say I was just padding my stats with an OP gun, because I'm using a gun that is not very good. It was tempting a few times to pull out my Shadow Price, because the Shadow Price is a really good gun in my opinion. So now I don't think I did it in this one, but I hate B. I have a really bad tendency of falling off the backside. Like, I'll be fighting somebody, I jumped on there on one of them, and I don't know, I guess I flinched or something and meleeed and somehow backed up at the same time and fell off, and I was like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? It's like the very beginning of the match. I was like, wow, that was a super fail right there. I could not believe I had done that, because I do tend to fall off way more than I want to. So I don't know, it's just what it is. I don't know if I'm the only one or if everybody is just really bad. I'm not looking behind me. I need like baby bumpers so bad on B on this map because I am horrible about falling off the back of it. And really, a lot of this time, because I was using this version of the Titan, the attack, and not the defender, I didn't want to use my power as much because it's not void. I wanted to kill with void more than anything. So I think I even picked up the bounty for grenades and never even halfway finished it because the grenades were not going to give me void kills. So I was not, the grenades were more for deterrence, or to try to move people over into my line of sight. When they're hiding behind something, you're kind of hoping, hey, hopefully this guy will move over into my line of sight. And I always hate that. I forget the Warlock has such a huge melee range that you just can't do anything. So I'm not worried about him because he isn't close, and you just forget the Warlock can hit me from a mile away. So I am playing to win, but at the same time, if you know this, you know that dying is losing. So, and dying also is losing me points. So I try not to as much as possible. And this was close to the end of this bounty, which was all I intended to play. I just wanted to hop on, get the bounty done, but like I said, I'm not stupid. I'm going to pick up the bounties for it, because I would be silly not to want to pick up the bounties, because it's free XP, and I saw a lot of that. This was, okay, I'm going to be amazed. The whole time I did this, there was very, very, very few fusion rifles. I mean, primarily it was shotguns I saw as secondaries, so I was just amazed. That, or the people had just as tough a time as I did. Yeah, I forgot about the C. There's a shotgun again. I was like, okay, I saw it. You're like, I can get in the bubble, I'm gonna get a lot of kills, and then shotgun. You're like, wow. Sometimes I wish I had my speed turned up, but for me it's all defense to help me stay alive through encounters like that. A lot of people I know, they want to go for their power coming back, or their I mean, I'm going completely blank on this one, but their recharge on their shield and everything coming up faster. And I just go all strength. That's just the way I am. I mean, I'll just crouch in the corner or something and let it come back up, but I'd rather it be harder for you to bring me down than for me to take a couple bullets and be able to regen my health and shield back very quickly, because that's just, I don't know, that's just not my playstyle. My playstyle is going to be more along the lines of don't die. not take a few and then hide afterwards and regen real quick. Nah, I'd rather just finish the fight in the first place if I can. Sometimes I don't always know when to leave the fight. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're sticking around a little bit too long in a fight that you're not going to win. And I see them all the time, and I still stick in them just because I don't know, because I'm dumb. I don't have another explanation for it, because you can see some of them and you know that you should win and you just don't. And one thing I also realized too is the heavy machine gun. I forget that I have such a short lifespan with the machine gun. That's why that's one of the reasons I should always just use rockets, because I have a tiny little see, technically I should have been dead right there. Luckily he was horrible with that rocket, because that's how my luck tends to go, is I get that and somebody superpowers me or somebody rockets me. So not that time, but I don't think I'm gonna last much longer here. I can't remember exactly what was this. Oh, this was a feeding frenzy for a minute. And watch this. See if you see what I see right here. When I die, this is it right here. I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die, and I think it was interesting when I died because it's one of those things. I guess it's it's the lag thing. You just don't see it. Come over here. Oh, there's an easy kill. And Shed, he meleeed me, and I was like, how? How did he melee me? If it had shown a throwing knife or something, I could have believed it. But from where he was, he shouldn't have been able to melee me. So it's just one of those weird deaths that I was just had to shrug off. You have to do that quite a bit with this. So, but that's gonna be the end here, and I will catch you guys later.